was approached to do this opening and no more. And then Aidan and I got talking about the possibility of actually coming on board as an ambassador. Which, if you imagine in my position, the only tradable commodity I own is me and my credibility, and so I'm incredibly careful about when I do things like this. And so therefore, as a result of the conversation I had with Aidan, he said, well, would you like to do an ambassadorial role for us as well as come to this opening tonight? Which I thought, well, okay, I can look at that. And anyway, so I got Aidan to give me a list of people to ring. And that might have been that smart, because he gave me the ones who would give him a rap. But everyone I spoke to, and there's all people from New South Wales, all had the same opinion of Beastwear and their ability to deliver. The fact that when something goes wrong, it is very, very quickly fixed, and all the things that you would look for when you were buying gear. But the real thing that got me across the line, that was good, I needed to hear that, but the real thing that got me across the line was I came and had a meeting here in this room a couple of weeks ago with Aidan and Scott. And the one thing that comes across, and this is really big for me, is that Aidan's attitude toward business is right. We all got to make a dollar, but incredibly focused on making sure that we're good contributors to the sports who support us. So from that point of view, I'm now the ambassador of Beastwear, and I'm very proud to say that. And it's a collaboration, if you like. I'll have a role in terms of promoting what Beastwear do, but also part of that will be me assisting the likes of you and your sports and different things in a more charitable way in terms of assisting you to make your clubs better. And I very much look forward to doing that. And I have great confidence that there's a niche in this market that can be filled by someone willing to do it a little bit differently. And I really get the feeling that that's Beastwear, and that's where they want to go.
I think Shane's really summed it up quite beautifully in terms of what our ethos is as a business. I mean, we're not just about wanting to flog clothing to sports clubs and associations. We are very much about, we do want to make a buck, there's no denying that, but we do want to be very, very involved, especially at the grassroots level of the sports that we're involved with, which is very vast and many. But also too, as we've spoken about tonight too, we also want to be involved in veterans and masters sports as well, because mate, I take my hat off to blokes that can run around after they're 40 years of age and I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they.
I love you.
You
just have to run faster.
I don't know how these guys can still play footy, especially in this climate too. I think that's absolutely incredible. But I think it's, you know, the thing about Beastwear is, and it's a bit like our size chart. We do size junior 4 right up to 9XL, and I suppose that really sums up, I think, as an analogy, what Beastwear does represent to sport, community and people. And that's what's important to me. And that's one of the reasons why I've come on board with this organisation. And similar to Shane, I just absolutely love Aidan's whole philosophy about, we're not just in it for sports. We want to support the sport. We want to provide sponsorship. We want to really we want to be part of these family clubs and be part of the club. I was very fortunate. I was at an association last night, and sitting down with that committee and just talking through all of the things, all the barriers that they have and the problems that they have as an association. And I sat there and said, well, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. And they all sat there and went, wow, we don't get that from any other sports clothing teamwear manufacturer. Brilliant. Just in final thing, I just wanted to say thank you to Shane. I think, you know, just in the short time we've been communicating, I think we've really clicked. I think we're very much on the same page in terms of what we want to do for the sport of rugby league, but also for sport in general. So, mate, pleasure to have you on board, mate.
It is a pleasure to be on board.
Brilliant. Thank you.